Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Z James. This is Z32 Workshop. And, this is a little bit different. This is kind of a garage update, unfortunately. Still haven't worked on the twin turbo motor, or the old motor, to get it off the engine stand. Let me show you guys that. That is still sitting on the stand over there. Pardon my mess. I've gotten some new stuff. Gotta get rid of some stuff. Just is where it's at. I gotta get around to it. I got some new totes for storage, for parts for the 300ZX and another project car I've been dealing with. Those are going to get sold. Those came from a different car. I'll show that in a little bit. Let me show you what I've been dealing with. Over here, out in the car. Basically, I've been having to deal with a PT Cruiser. It is my kids' car. But I've had to do basically bushings, sway bar, the whole 9 yards in the front, engine mounts, lower control arms were shot. I put shocks and struts into it. Didn't record any of that stuff because I just need to get going for my kid. This is for his high school car, between my teenagers, just to do that. So this is the lineup, PT, Dakota, I drive to work, wife's van, and then obviously Durango sitting over there. Now, as you can see, I'm being kind of on purpose here, not showing you what's in the garage yet. There's a reason for this, because there's still the 300ZX right over here, which is fine. Autocross, got the new tires, which I've shown you. But I want to show you something I picked up this weekend. It's super awesome. It's a car that's dear to my heart because I love the looks of them. I kind of wanted one. I got one. Super local, relatively cheap. And the guy was super awesome about it. He sold it under a day. I'll show the video with him. He can comment if he wants. He was super nice about it. Basically, he had to get rid of it. They've been moving with it for 3 years. Didn't want to deal with the car anymore. Couldn't get it running. It's got some issues. But I found it super local. And he said within the first 24 hours, he had 2,300 clicks on it. He had 50 messages. And he contacted me, guys, about wanting to be able to get the car, because he said via my Facebook stuff I look like a real dude and I'd actually take care of the car. By the way, he doesn't know I do YouTube and do 300ZX stuff, which I do. I told him about it eventually, but let me introduce you to new to us, still not running, just got in the garage moment. Let me show it to you real fast, real slow. Coming around, ta-da! It's a 1992 Dodge Stealth RT. That the body is great. It's not 100% perfect. It's got some scratches, but it is awesome for a 92. It's got some wheels on it that are a little bit bigger than they need to be. Actually, I will be selling those to get them off to something more stock. But look at this thing. This thing is super clean. This thing's awesome. It's basically a 3000 GT for those people that don't know. And I don't know people that are in this industry, when I mean industry, know about this. The other reason I like this car is it's a hard top, no sunroof, so no leaking. So unlike the convertible, which I have issues with the top, as in it's nice, but it does leak in rainy weather, inclement weather. This does not. And those people that do know, as being a Dodge Stealth RT, it is only dual overhead cam 24 valve. It is not the spoke twin turbo all-wheel drive. This is just a front-wheel drive car, which makes it easier, really, because I want this for me and my wife as a cruiser, whereas this is more fun sports car. This is literally a boulevard cruiser. You want to head out of town for a few hours, going to do the nice suspension where it's nice and cushy ride. And the best part about this thing, for my wife's standpoint, and for a lot of people, it is an automatic, which I know is heresy for a lot of performance guys, but I am just looking for a cruiser, and this thing fit the bill immaculately. I mean, look at this. The paint's dirty because I had to sit outside. I had to put it on a dolly. I might throw a picture in now with my brother and my son giving me a hand lifting this thing. Little man, bird poop on it while I was sitting outside. Now, the issues why she doesn't run, or what's going on with this car, is a couple. First of all, it's got a fuel leak. And I don't mean a small one. I mean a big one, enough to where it stained my concrete when it was on the car dolly to do this. So I drained all the fuel, and that fuel tank's going to come out here this week. I got to start moving on this thing because it's non-operational, and I need it moving by wintertime to get into storage for myself. So it can't be in here. The tires are going to be for sale. Wheels will be sold locally. I'm going to try selling them. They're 20-inch. They're 245, 35 R20s. Are huge. On the rears, they don't fit bad. Actually, the fronts are the real problem, and I don't know if the previous owner noticed this. If he did, he didn't drive it on very much. It's hard to see in there. Maybe if I get a light. But it hits the upright is what ends up happening. So, like I said, I am super stoked about this because I kind of wanted one, and I found one very well affordable and reasonably priced for myself. That being said, it's non-runner. And the 3000 GTs are known to be, they're not as expensive as the 300ZXs per se, but they are pretty pricey in general. I mean, just the parts and stuff. The biggest thing I've noticed is the fuel tank. Trying to source one since I bought this car is rather expensive. North of close to $1,000, which is unheard of for me, in my opinion. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's wrong with this one first. I'm gonna drop it. I'll record that, so what's going on. These wheels are gonna go away. That's gonna help fund the part project. Wheels we are gonna use are the ones way over there, which are my GTR wheels, which I know is once again heresy to put a Nissan wheels and a 300 or 3000 GT Dodge Stealth, because it's Dodge Stealth, but I need to get these off to fund the project because these rub up front. They're no good. I want to go more to a factory size, probably a 17 with some decent sidewalls. Like I said, I'm looking for a nice looking cruiser to go out to dinner, to do stuff without being rowdy. That's the rowdy car. That's the driver car. And that's also where the stereo came from that I do not want in a car. If I can open the trunk for you guys. He's got a kit that came with a Kenwood system. The previous owner got it from another guy, and the other guy was really big into the Fast and Furious scene. So as such, he's got it with, he had a huge stereo in the back. Don't mind the parts, I got extras the guy gave me. But it's got a big amplifier back here from Insignia. That's coming out, stereo's coming out. The other thing I don't see on it, I don't want to turn it on, is there is a whole underglow system underneath this thing that I am 86ing. What I need when I'm saying that is because underneath here, underneath that junk there is, I don't know if you can see that, probably not real well. Actually, let me get my light here. This is going to be better. This is going to be a longer video, but this is just me gushing on a new car for myself. So yeah, here's the wheel rub problem. It's literally touching the upright, or it is less than a millimeter, because in the straps to get it home, it didn't want to work. The other issue is, let's see if I can get it down here. Sorry for the light, guys. Just want to show you all the wiring, freaking debacle. More wiring. Ugh. Don't know why people do it. It seems so rough to me, because on my the PT Cruiser I got for my kids, that had a wiring problem that needed to get sayonara too. And I spent 2 days after work sorting that junk out. I don't know why people just don't do them right the first time. It's really annoying for all of it. So this video, there isn't gonna be much. It's just me showing you the car. I am super stoked for it. Super clean. Got a few door dings. Paints, you know, there's some dings here if you can see. There's 1, 2, 3. The underside is really good. There's a little bit of interior problem, like you can see right here. And that's missing part of the door card and is a little bad. I might see if I can source a replacement on this for right now. And eventually I might see if someone wants to do, see if I can find some leather seats all the way around and just upgrade the interior slightly. So this is, like I said, I am like super freaking stoked. It was way too close to home, way too good looking, and we're at the right price. I won't mention the price because hopefully the guy watches the video, but it is super good on this. And like I said, I'm gonna sell the tires, hopefully start funding some of the project, pay for the car, so I can start sourcing parts to start doing something with it, which I know will make the previous owner super happy, because he was kind of sad to let it go, but he knew he couldn't want to do it on himself, and he needed the room in the garage. But yeah, just look at this. Look at this. I am in 97, 1993 300ZX, 1992 Dodge Stealth. Since, as you guys know, I might be a Chrysler guy at some point, you know, a Durango, a PT, a Dakota, a minivan. But when it comes to performance stuff, I like my 90s stuff, because hey, say I'm a kid of the 90s, I'm a Gen X. Not to bring any of the Gen stuff into it. But yeah, just look at this. This is awesome. Taillights of both these, I can't wait. And me and the wife want to do, if I can get this up and going by next year, doing stuff. One, if not both these cars, will be at Good Guys in Des Moines, Iowa, because they allow stuff. And both these cars are 32 plus years old. This one is 32. This one is 31. You know what I mean? So this stuff is going to be awesome. Even though this, and here's the thing, if you guys didn't know about convertibles, you know, this is technically a 1993 car, because that's when it was labeled, that's in the title, that's what it came from. But it's actually built on a 1992 chassis when they sent it off to get the convertible version done on it. So technically that's a 92, that's a 92, that's a 92. It's the 90s again, guys, and I'm loving it. That being said, they're super helpful forums. I'm looking to research more of them on stuff. Not sure yet, still learning about the platform and what's going on. And I do have to do stuff after work, and unfortunately we are going into the school year with my kids, so sports will be happening. Cross country, esports for other stuff, play, band, all sorts of stuff. So I will have life, but stuff will be going on, and I do want to keep up with at least one video a week out in the garage doing stuff. Oh, and these cams aren't for a 300ZX, they're for a 3000 GT, wow, Dodge Stealth. I think they're shot though. They've got rust on them, flash rust. Previous owner, background history. I haven't run a Carfax report yet, but he informed me that it is the body's got 200,000 miles on it. I think it's less. I think it's at least more like 150, 125, because the suspension, all of that looks minty fresh from 1992. I don't think any of it's been replaced. So I'm assuming the suspension needs to be completely gone through. Motor, all of it. Motor's been changed. Previous owner said the motor went bad. Oh, let me open that up too while we're chit-chatting about it. Hang on, still learning the ins and outs of this car a little bit. Sorry about the dust on it too. He had this thing awesome paint job, but me just having to move around in the garage to do stuff is what's going on here. Yeah, dirty as all sin. I'll clean it up. I do not like this intake box. I am going to find an original one. I have parts of it. There is an obvious oil leak, power steering leak on this thing that needs to get addressed as soon as it actually runs. I will go through everything because it looks like I said, I'm missing bolts here, so I'll have to source new ones and take a look at them. He said he upgraded injectors. I need to reach out to him and see what the injectors he put in are. Make sure they're factory size. And all that. He said the motor timing belt's been done. I will go inspect that to make sure that's been the case. I'm not saying he's a liar. I just need to take a look at it, make sure everything's good to go. And there's a giant hole in the exhaust I can't show you because it's not in the air. But like I said, oh, and I will probably pull this down and put a new one in. Oh heck, he's even got someone threw a Summit Racing on here, so no idea why. And some other stickers. And this green paint, I got some other parts that he gave me that have this green paint that this previous owner just, I don't want to say riced, but was not a true car guy in this, because just painting this stuff and it just flakes off just does not work as well. So, and the reason I'm really happy with this, because as a cruiser, the VR4 is great. The manual, either the 5-speed or the 6-speed are fantastic. Like I said, my wife does not drive manual, so this is really helpful for her to drive when we go out to dinner, just cruise in general. Like I said, awesome. I'll take it to work and enjoy it, but I've got it set up for autocross, so it's kind of a little rougher on the road, which isn't bad. It's not super aggressive because it's still I did go hemispherical bushings or anything on the 300ZX. The Stealth is still 32-year-old rubber. I will replace that more with a factory setup. I don't think I'll even lower it. I might, maybe. If I do, my wife will kill me. It can't be more than an inch at best. And that's just to get it sit just a little bit more cherry. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. And I can't, like I say, I can't gush enough about this, what's going on. That being said, there is a lot of work. First up, tires coming off. Stereo's gonna get sold, sort everything out, then drop the fuel tank. And the fuel tank's gonna come out this weekend because it stunk really bad in here. So yeah, if anybody is a Dodge Stealth fan or 3000 GT person, hit me up, lay some information on me. I'm learning, just like I had to do on the 300ZX. Car parts, but any intricacies or anything small that I could need to know about, let me know. I'm watching YouTube videos, watching other stuff. I'm doing stuff along with the 300ZX. So yeah, sorry to bounce around, guys, but just take it in. I love coming home to a garage like this. This is amazing. So all right, guys, that's gonna do it for the update. This is, oh holy cow, 16-minute video. I'm sorry, and I really didn't get you a bunch of information. It's just me just gushing over this thing, being happy. So all right, please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.